as he told me he ever will be, and I've gone back and asked his forgiveness and apologized. But social issues are huge, as are family issues, you know.
Right, yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean, personally, my friends and family, when I went raw, thought I was crazy, and I kind of went on my own, you know.
For a while, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have to admit, in the beginning, my family thought I was crazy. When they saw me lose the 100 pounds or 98 pounds in 90 days, then everybody was kind of like, wow, okay, cool, just don't hurt yourself, because I was losing the weight so fast that people were then, I mean, social issues, this is perfect. Three of my closest truck driving buddies threw an intervention for me to get off of raw, because they were so convinced that after the first 90 days, losing 98 pounds, that I was going to die, and from losing the weight so quickly. Also, it wasn't normal, so it wasn't normal. So what they did was they, because I wasn't coming to the bar anymore, I wasn't chasing tail with them anymore, I wasn't eating the beef ribs. You know, we used to hang out at the Auburn, there's a, I forget what it's called, Longhorn, our barbecue place. Hey, that's really cool. Almost 4 years I've forgotten the names of some of these places.
That's beautiful.
But I was no longer doing that. And they missed me, and they were concerned about it. I didn't look at it that way. Let me tell you, I was so into raw organic veganism, especially around the time that this was a little bit later, but I discovered that I had cancer and was trying to reverse that. And so they said they were throwing a party for me, and I walk in, and you know, there's all my friends plus one of their brothers who was a doctor, and they're going, Dave, they're so solemn, you know. It's like, we just want you to know that we really, really, you know, consider you a deep friend. People don't tell each other they love each other in the trucking industry, trust me. But, well, most. My friends certainly did not, nor did I. But they just told me that they were concerned for me, and then they introduced his brother, who was a doctor, and he's telling me all this stuff, and I asked him, you know, what do you practice within your medical profession? What type of doctor, you know, do you specialize as? He was a podiatrist, and I'm literally looking at my feet thinking I could probably lose a few ounces around the ankles, you know. I mean, it was so insane. And at that point in time, I was also looking into doing sun gazing, you know, and I wanted to try and see if this breatharian stuff was real or not. And so I was doing the sun gazing, and I literally told these guys, and I said, well, guys, here's where I'm going. I'm raw organic vegan. I know that this works, and I know that it's the most powerful thing I've ever experienced in my body from a nutritive point of view. And I just told them straight up, right now I'm looking into the sun. I'm at about 20 minutes or whatever it was, I think it was 20 or 21 minutes, staring into the sun, and eventually I was going to experiment with not eating any food. And I still believe to this day I will reach that point. If it's not out there, I'll let you all know, you know what I'm saying? But if it's out there also, I want to find it and experience it, but just for a short-term basis, because I love food too much. I love eating, I love food, and I love the taste of food. And I should probably clarify that a little bit. After almost 4 years, what I love is the explosion of the tastes in the food. I no longer enjoy gorging myself until I'm overstuffed, things like that. I don't enjoy it at all, but I still have a true love for food. So I just told these guys that's where I'm going, and if you want to come with me, you can, and I'm going to go outside this door, and I'm going to stand there for 5 minutes and wait, and anybody who wants to come with me can, and if not, you know, I'm out of here. And I literally waited outside on the front porch for 5 minutes, and then I left, and I had a distinct knowing that my entire life was changing from this point forward. It was simply changing, because socially, you know, Dave and Yuta explained to me, well, go with your family when you have something and have a salad, even if it's not organic, just, you know, eat with the people. But for me, I couldn't do that. For me, it was I had to change. So I was not going into any restaurants. I was not going into any place with cooked food, any foods, any place that the smell would affect me. Literally, it was so bad for me during the first year that I would walk past a pizza joint, and I would I would literally be in craving for 2 days for a pizza.
Wow.
It would take that much. So I really learned, like, instead of, I wouldn't even go in at the truck stops. I had an automatic pay for the fuel through my company. So I would not even go into the bathroom to go to the bathroom at a truck stop because there's always cooked food. I'd have to walk.
Wow. Peace and love. Welcome to the Juicing Corner. Man, just listening to videos today and thinking about living foods. You know, I was just at the market and there was a gal in front of me and I was just looking at her cart and I'm thinking, God, it's all the crap I used to buy. I mean, whether it was her cans of soup or the noodles, the dairy, the cupcakes, the little meat in the packets and the cheese. And this lady, I mean, clearly I walk up and sit down my vegetables. This woman had all this stuff, and at the end was a little 6-pack of Gatorade. And this woman looks at me and she says, "Is the Gatorade yours?" And I almost said, mine's where the cooked food, the dead food ends and the living food begins. So, wow. It's all around us. So I've been listening to Dave and Matt and the Vibe Rider who's down in Volcabamba. Q, the guru of you, God love you. He is out there making it happen, you know, in his own little way, in his own little world. And peace and love, Q. It's rocking in Volcabamba, Ecuador. Just watching all these different videos, Volcabamba TV, and learning about the city, you know, why it's the Valley of Longevity, why Matt and Angela Monarch decided to live there and build a sustainable community of people and living foods and pure mountain water with incredible oxygen in the air. And just thinking about, you know, the more we're locked down into the program, outside the window here, I'm in the concrete jungle for sure. And, you know, the more we separate ourselves from the true spirit, our true nature. So, getting to the foods, man, getting up early today and getting ready for some love today. Got some gratitude coming my way. I'm digging that. Had a great week. Bunch of videos. I just haven't posted them all, but you know, just staying with the juice, staying focused, spreading the good word. Still not used to this thing. You know, I'm so used to my little baby back here, the Jack LaLanne. This is amazing. I mean, it's so powerful. Any kind of juicer that you can get, just grab it. Go to Craigslist, find one locally. People are selling them all the time. They buy them, use them once or twice, and get rid of them. So, always find a good juicer. I'm going to pound out a bunch of juice after I plug this in. Oh, yes. All right, let's rock it. Ginger. Marianne. Ginger. Oh, so programmed. Got to love it. So doing 2 big cups. And a mason jar. So a ton of juice, gotta love it. God, it smells good. Love to mix it up. Get that little pockets of ginger, you know, you want that all mixed in, the lemon, just everything. So, here we go. Cheers. Sweet. Okay, I got a little radical with the juice this morning, but that's going to be plenty for the day. So, grab a juicer and put this in your body along with everything else. Move towards steam. Get a steamer. You know, steam some veggies. Or just cut them up. Get a big old plastic container. Keep them in there. So peace and love from the Juicing Corner. Thank you so much for watching.